Farts.
Hello! We are here and it's been like what, 2 weeks? How long has it been?
Uh, I don't count. I stopped counting
I have no idea
when
how
like
long when our last session was. So um wait, no.
same
It was like I don't
last
know.
week, two
Yeah,
weeks
last
ago.
week. Last week? 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so today it's going to be very special because we have a special guest.
Hello, hello.
But apparently, our special guest
They're
is
not here yet.
running. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're running late, so we're gonna have to go
Okay.
on with our show and just wait for them to be
I mean,
available.
we can just wait for them.
No, it's fine.
Option
It's
naman yan.
fine. All right. Also, we will be tackling more folklore. This was a suggestion by our dear friend Kuri. Hi, Kurs.
Hi,
So,
course.
um, she suggested we do more Aswang and Philippine
Mythology.
mythology stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing that. And why don't we get started?
Wait, why don't we wait for the...
I have a question for
No, stop the
you.
Why do
music.
you seem so
No,
scared?
no.
Hi, I'm Niña.
And my name is Andrew. Welcome to Frightening, Alarming, Real Life Tales Show, a podcast where we talk about scary things that may or may not have happened in real life.
You don't know about that?
No.
You don't know about that? Oh my god.
I am genuinely freaked out. So sit back, relax, and try not to go crazy with fright.
Aren't we all crazy?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
And welcome to another episode of the Frightening, Alarming, Real Life Tales Show. As always, I am Andrew, and I'm here with my best friend, Niña. Hi, Nins.
And then we're waiting. We're gonna like keep
Okay.
talking about random like we're just gonna banter back and forth while waiting for our guest. So
No,
y-
it's fine. It's fine.
Guests like they have rights to be late.
Our guest will be coming here later. But for now, I want to know. So recently, Nins, we had our recon, right?
Yeah.
So if you've been listening to our ads, you would know that there was an event on Discord, and it was like a D&D event, and Nina was there. She was doing
Hello,
commissions.
yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. I was on live stream. I was doing like about 3-4 like works on it. Like just most of them were just me just doing random stuff. But there was one that I was like I'm not entirely even sure if I got it um on live stream. I was doing Mars's token. She had this character,
Yeah.
yeah, and she had this character that she really likes, and um, I made a token out of it as that's what she wanted. So she really liked it, and then she even like gave me. I asked if she can, and then she did. Gave me a review on Facebook, which is really nice of her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and then
Yeah.
aside from that, I also got a message from another like player who saw the token that Mars had. I also like made a token, but this time it's not a character. The token is actually based on himself, his real life self. Yeah,
Oh.
which is like really neat and all.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you kind of drew his or her face on a token.
Mhm.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, that sounded
Yeah,
fake as
no
fuck.
shit.
No, but that's genuinely cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't like join the live stream. You didn't tell me
I was like
you were gonna
posting,
go on live
really.
stream.
I don't know, I was just posting it like on my Facebook page and Instagram and so forth.
Well,
I don't know. Do you even follow?
no, oh my god, what the
Oh my
fuck?
god,
Um,
Andrew,
uh,
shame. Oh my god.
no, wait, there's something in my throat. I gotta clear it. Every fucking recording, there's always something in my throat.
What do you do?
Suck dick. I don't. I'm just kidding.
Okay. But oh my God, Tirso, I'm sorry.
um, I'm
Tirso, I'm
I'm
sorry.
kidding.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
So aside from you doing your commissions, I actually was there too, and we
Oh
both
yeah,
played. What do you mean? Oh yeah,
Dungeons.
we
Oh
played
yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I don't know because you were like following me, and I didn't know because I was busy with commissions.
No, I didn't see you go live. Like I didn't get the
Okay.
notification for that, but I did. You
Okay.
know, but I
It's
was
okay.
there. So anyway, yeah, we played. It's like a Scooby Doo type of horror thing, right?
Basically, it's a tabletop game where you have a character. It's like a role play. It is a role playing game. It's like one of those mobile games that you have a character, and then your character has like a specific personality, and you do a bunch of stuff with a bunch of people. And generally, general concept of Dungeons and Dragons is that you guys are your party. You and your companions are like heroes in the quest. You try to save like this village, and then try to find the princess, and so on and so on. um yeah,
Yeah.
that's generally what Dungeons and Dragons is.
Y-
And
But the thing was,
Andrew and I,
yeah, but the thing was what we played,
yeah,
Nins,
it's
it's
not
like
exactly that.
Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons. Yeah, it's
but not, yeah, I was
w-
getting there.
what
Relax, I
was
was
it
getting
called?
there. We it's I'm not entirely sure actually, because what I know is like the place is called Creedmoor, and based on the whole like name of the group that we have, it's called Creedmoor. We're called the Creedmoor Irregulars, and then there's another group that plays in the same world. They're called Creedmoor Chronicles because they're the ones who's been playing the game for far longer than we have.
Yeah,
Um,
so we're just,
yeah,
dipping our toes into their
it's
world
yeah.
and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's, it's purely
It's
horror. Like there's monsters in
it's
there and it's really
mm-hmm.
scary and
It's really fun.
yeah,
And
it's
then
really fun. And
Andrew just like our latest session, because even after the event, we still kept playing with the same group of people. The dungeon master is really awesome. The other players are so nice, and so on. And then like our latest session, actually, Andrew's character was named Bob, and then
yeah.
there was this person who like like has a specific ability that would like, if she would say something, you would have to do it. And then
Yeah, basically
somehow
I got shot
Andrew
in the knee.
yeah, Andrew got shot in the knee, and like in his kneecaps, and then he tried to fire back like it's a point blank shot on her head. But somehow when we escaped, we see her, she just stood up as if like it was totally nothing, and then she just got pissed.
Yeah, and then we were like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, get out of there,
Run
get out of."
away.
Yeah, like we were like, just get out of here.
Nope.
So, as you can tell, we did decide to extend the sessions because we did like the story and how it was going, and it was super fun. So, yeah, well, that's what we're doing lately.
Yeah. We our next session is on because we play every Tuesday and Saturday or something like that.
Yeah,
And
something like
it's
that.
not like we're called irregulars, so like we don't really have a fixed schedule.
Yeah,
It
sometimes
all
sometimes
depends.
I can't play on Tuesdays, and like
Mm-hmm.
we have another person in the group who can't play on like Saturdays. So
Saturdays,
that's why
yeah.
we're irregulars.
Regulars. But
um
like the interesting thing about their game versus the typical Dungeons and Dragons is that usually in Dungeons and Dragons there's a straight point line, like this is the general direction that you're going, or like this is where the dungeon master exactly wants you to end up. With the Creedmoor one, it's like it's not entirely like, because in Dungeons and Dragons there's like different kinds of games. There's like a world where it's full of Cthulhu mythos, and then there's also a world where the podcast Dungeons and Daddies that they take from the actual Dungeons and Dragons world, and they kind of change it into a little bit of their world, and
Yeah.
so forth, so forth.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the way the game is set up, it's more of like we have we direct the story, and then the
Mm-hmm.
dungeon, and then the person who, okay, we have to
Who
make sure,
runs, or the dungeon
yeah,
master?
yeah, who runs the game. We have to make sure the
Mm-hmm.
terms are understandable for everyone. We have to make sure. No, what was I gonna say?
You were gonna say that the person who runs the game
Yeah, the person who
has
runs the
would
game,
say yes or no, it
yeah,
happens or it doesn't.
has to react to whatever we
Yeah,
do and say.
we're gonna
So
do. Yeah.
it's more complicated for it's more
Yeah.
it's a bit harder for him in the sense that the dungeon master has to roll with the punches, and
Mm-hmm.
like react to it in a way that would make sense to the world he or she created. And yeah, and it's just really awesome. And there's super like you're like a weird the ring girl, right?
Yeah, my character's name is Sadako. She's like this little girl. She's not really a child, but she is I like a base, because there's a picture on my character sheet. There's a picture. She looks like a young girl. She has the picture like shows her wearing like a shirt that has a unicorn on it, and she has a teddy bear. Yeah, she also has powers, like really spooky powers and so forth.
Yeah, and I'm just like the most normal person in the game. Like literally,
Ever.
that's my character. Like it's super fucking, which is like
It's
how
just
it would
funny
play
and
out in
interesting.
a horror situation. Like I would be the most normal, untalented person out of everyone. Everyone's like,
Because
"Oh, I have super strength and shit," and then I'd be just like,
the other guy
"Bleh."
has
Yeah.
he can turn into a dog, because the world that we're going in is like, it was coded to us, a darker version of Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
have like our fellow player
No,
plays as Scooby,
what I do
or
have,
like
what I do have is a car.
what do you have? Yeah,
I
you
have a
have the
car.
car.
I have the
You
car.
have the mystery machine.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
which you
Which I
totally wrecked.
crashed, by the way. So I don't.
Oh my god.
This is stupid. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the guest is gonna be late, like super
It's
late.
okay.
So we're gonna go into our
Did they message
stories.
though?
Yeah,
Did
we're
they
gonna go.
message though? Okay.
Yeah, they're. We're gonna go into our
Did they message
stories.
though?
Yes, they messaged.
Okay.
Isa pa, isa pa. Isa pa.
Actually, like the last two was just me trying to mess with you.
When we come back, we're gonna be talking about horror stories with like Philippine folklore in it.
Myth,
Yeah,
mythos, and so forth.
our farts are gonna be about Philippine folklore, and we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Andrew. You may know me as the co host of the frightening, alarming, real life tales show. But did you know that I also make video blogs? Yeah, they're all on Facebook. So come and join me in all the crazy adventures that I get up to at www.facebook.com/The Andrew Talks. That's TheAndrewTops. See ya!
And we're back with yeah, it's Niña's turn.
Andrew telling the story, because
It's-
he's awesome and he's
No.
a great guy. And then, like, if without him, the podcast will fall apart, because I cannot like hold the podcast by myself without Andrew and all his songs. And he's super funny.
What?
So Andrew has to go first.
No,
Like
Niña,
tell
you're
the
going.
story
You're going
because
first.
he's so good at
Here we go.
like everything, and
Theme
then
song.
like
Nina's
this
theme song in
podcast
three,
would not
two,
be
one.
without like all Andrew's help, and like it's all Andrew's hard work. I'm just like legit like entering and going out,
Something
and like
for your ear
it's all about
hole,
Andrew.
a tale to
Putang ina.
scare. This one talks about a murder, that one wails about a ghost, and will Nina read them? Yes, indeed. Now something for your ear
I didn't even
holes,
know
a
na si
tale to
Kevin was here
searching
kanina.
here and there and everywhere, crying stories.
Like,
Ninja,
nabisita siya,
please,
which
can't
is, like,
you
really
read
nice.
them? Oh yes, she do.
What was that? I was shutting up.
Yeah, I know.
It's your turn to tell the story.
Shh. Hey, don't be
So,
modest. It's your turn to tell the story.
no, come on, go.
Okay, fine. So I like was thinking, what do I like? We already did, since we already did like the whole Philippine lore and like talked about Maria Labu and all that. I'm like thinking, what would be good? What would be a good lore or like story like on the like I can find to sort of a little bit reflect on the 2020. So I decided to go with this. It's
Okay.
a Philippine. There's this article who's talking all about different versions of how the world will end on the Philippine mythology. Like this is like how people thought, or back like tribal people thought how the world will end, like their lore and so on. So there's like a bunch of these. I can post the link on Twitter or something. I can send it to A so he can post it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because again, this podcast will fall without him. The one that I'm gonna be reading is it's under the title of The Monster Child. It's a tale from the Manobo tribe, where the evil creator god Ogasi created this giant monster called Makaralig. I tried to actually Google like the names, like to see if like they have pictures and someone like drew a picture and like gave a description, because the one that I'm reading does not give any description. Fortunately nothing showed up on my search on all the names. So this god, this evil creator created this giant monster to cause rampant destruction on mortal men, and then the mortal man was made by this good creator called Manama. The monster basically is invulnerable to any weapon, and then apparently its heart was made from stone. So, like any weapon you throw at it, it doesn't work. Like most likely back then, people would just think that, I'm sorry, this is me assuming. Okay, it's spears, swords, and so on, so on.
Yeah. So it can't be pierced.
There's no.
You can't pierce
No, it can't be pierced. No.
Yeah.
And then like if you think about it, modern day time, we have guns, we have missiles, and so forth. And then like if you think about it, if this was true, no modern world like weapon would destroy this thing. But in the story, in the Manobo story, their tribe story, they have this hero called Batooy.
Batooy?
The
B?
hero, yeah, Batooy.
Okay.
The hero was somehow was able to defeat this creature by transforming itself into a bird. The bird, or the hero, entered the creature's nostrils, the monster's nostrils.
What?
From
Okay.
it's kind of strange, but it says here that he entered the nostrils of the monster to hack and slash its bodies, and then slowly, because it's invulnerable from the outside, so like he thought, okay, I'm gonna go in this thing and like destroy it
Oh,
from the
yeah.
inside.
So like destroy it from the
Yeah.
inside. Okay.
Yeah, unlike Ant-Man, who could just like go inside Thanos and just grow huge and just destroy Thanos. They didn't do that. So. So, anyways, it turns out that pieces of the monsters became leeches. So this is where the idea of where leeches comes from. The leeches are just part of bits of the monster's body. So after a while, the creature died. But somehow this creature left a child in its death. It's a huge stone figure shaped of a man, and then apparently the child is fastened on the cliff of a river called Puagi. Ugh, I cannot read. I'm so sorry.
You're just murdering names.
Yeah, I know,
Just
right?
laughing at you, struggling.
Puangi,
Oh,
Puangi River,
okay.
Puangi River,
Okay.
and it's
Puangi.
nurtured by a busao. The busao, I tried to look this one up, and it says here that, according to Wikipedia, busao is a legendary creature that resembles a human in appearance and behavior. It raises farms, animals, crops. However, its favorite food is a human, which results in scattered human skeletons on the ground in its dwelling place. And it's also this busao is also a ghoul and a corpse thief. So the child is being taken care of this busao, and it says that if the child is released from the cliff, it will take the mantle of its father and destroy all the people of the world.
Okay, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna take over the family business. That's
Yeah,
basically what it
basically.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so are there theories like of this like happening right now?
I'm not reading anything from it, but this entire story is from I believe this is a book called Origin Myths of Manuvu. I believe that's like a translation for Manobo tribe. Um, it's written by Asenyo. Yeah,
Okay.
I can like give like a link for like the article I'm reading on. So yeah, I mean, if you think about it, nowadays, like just I'm this is how I picture. Okay, since it's a stone statue of a man, and then it's being taken care of a busao. Like I don't know, maybe the creature is like cleaning the statue every day, and then if you push the statue of a cliff or or off the river, then you release the child, and then it
Hmm.
grows and it goes rampant and destroy everyone because it is said that it's a giant monster. So his dad's a giant monster.
Ooh. When I
Ooh.
grow up, I'm gonna be an Earth destroyer. You know, just like someday I will be free of my statue, of my bonds. These chains that keep me. They keep a hold of me. Okay.
I'm thinking like since I don't know, because since it's a busa who like likes to eat humans, is taking care of it. Maybe like, oh, so that's food. I should go like
Oh my
destroy
god.
all the food in the
I'm
world so that this guy does not go after me. I mean, like I don't know.
I'm going to farm. The Busao's like, I'm going to farm my own food by taking care of this child. Okay, wait, that's a sick joke. I'm not
Oh god,
canceled.
that's
Canceled. I am canceling that joke.
if
X X X. Okay,
if
that
this
was
was YouTube, we're so demonetized, dude.
oh
If this
god.
was YouTube, though,
Oh my god, I would be so canceled.
yeah,
Oh my god.
we're
That speaking of
canceled.
farts, that's a real life fart, you know, to be like bullied by the whole
Cancel.
world. Like
Yeah.
that's it's really sad. Anyway, thank you so much for your fart nins. Um I enjoyed hearing about how our world is gonna end. Um
Yeah,
and
because
when
it's
we
2020.
yeah, it's 2020. If you know this economy isn't going to kill us, what will? A
Yeah,
giant baby will.
I don't
Anyway,
know. Yeah.
when we come back, it'll be my turn, and it's actually um something that happened
For
in
your ear
history.
holes. Oh, okay. Because I thought you were referencing the
Yeah.
song.
My fart is gonna be my fart happened in history and it has something to do with Philippine folklore. So yeah, we'll be right back. Hi, it's me, Andrew. Do you like this show? We'd like to know what you think. If you've got time, come give us a review on iTunes or on Facebook. Your review would mean the world to me and Niña because it lets us know what you think of the show and it helps other people decide if FARTSPod is something that they should listen to. And hey, we might just read your review on the air. Again, we would really appreciate it if you took the time to give us a review on iTunes or on Facebook.
And Kevin is here, and then I forgot to tell you he bought donuts, and then he also gave
Oh
brownies.
my god, you finally got donuts.
Yeah, I got.
Palakpakan.
It's kind of sad though.
Why?
Like, cause like the thing is, it's kind of sad because like Ace spent Kevin spent like 30 pesos. How much is that in dollars? Like what? Less than a dollar.
Yeah.
But like it's 30 pesos for us Filipinos. It's kind of like big, because he spent like 30 pesos and then he got 3 donuts. So that's what, 690 pesos, almost $2. And then like when we tried the donuts, because he never had those, we tried the donuts and then we're kind of disappointed because it just tasted like regular donuts, and then it's like expensive as fuck though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like it looks normal and all that, and then like legit, I thought like, oh, it looks normal, but maybe it tastes good and blah 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 blah. But nope, it's just like, okay, they're just dough, and then they just baked it, and then they shaped it into a donut, and then
So
like,
the
okay,
so the quest for
It's a-
Nina's donuts are still, ongoing.
a little bit,
Okay.
a little bit.
So get on that, Kevin. Give her
And he was
donuts.
disappointed too. Yeah, because like Kevin's the only person who can
Why
like
not just
buy
get-
me shit.
Why not just get, like
It's like-
Dunkin' Donuts or something?
I don't know. But for the me though, I can't get like, for people who are listening, if like A puts this on like somewhere on the show, I can't go outside the house. Like literally, I can't go outside the house. I
Do you have
can't
long hair now? Are you like
Yeah, my hair is like long and shit.
does
It's
does
annoying.
Kevin
It's
go up to your
itchy
house
and-
and then like yell, Rapunzel and Niña, let down your long beautiful hair so that I may climb up to your tower? Does he do that?
No.
Anyway, we are back. Yeah. Theme song.
There's a story for you in this hand of mine. You can't stop the things I do. I lie. I've searched high and low, wrote down an essay. Now Andrew is back, and there's hell to pay. There's a story for you. And this hand
I always dance to my theme song. I really love. That was like my go-to, like every Halloween, like because I had like
This-
Disney Channel.
This theme song. Every Halloween, you play this theme song that we
No,
didn't
not
even have.
this theme.
We didn't even like
No.
reach a year yet. And you jump
You
into
don't know where
Halloween.
you don't know where this song is from?
Where?
Oh my god, you don't know?
No.
This is from Hocus Pocus, Disney Channel.
Oh, okay. No. It's like it's so old. I'm sorry. I mean, I watched
my
it.
God.
It was fun and all that. But like, I don't know.
No, all that is in Nickelodeon. Okay. Wale. Wale. Wale.
Besh, ole. Like, okay.
Okay. So anyway, let's get on with my fart. Okay, so my fart is okay. So as everyone knows, the anti-terrorism bill was recently signed.
Oh, you're gonna talk
And
about that.
I don't know, like it's like the government's way of combating terrorism.
Terrorism, which is good.
Yeah,
We talked about this
yeah,
in like
yeah. We talked
the
about this
like
in a
two
previous
episodes
episode.
ago or something.
Yeah, something like that. But did you know, like back in history, the government used a different tactic to combat terrorism.
How? Tell me more.
Right. So, right after the World War II, I think it was, there was a Philippine like army or Philippine group called the Hukbalahap. So their Hukbo. Shit, what did it stand for? It was in
Yeah, but
Filipino.
like it was yeah.
Yeah, basically they
Are
were
they
like
still a thing? Wala na no?
no.
Yeah.
If I were to translate it, it would be anti-Japanese army or something like that, or anti-Japanese group. So they fought the Japanese occupation. Back when Japanese were occupying Philippines.
Yeah.
But right after they oust, Japan out of the country, they suddenly became a terrorist group. I think it was because they started to take on more radical and very anti-government,
Whatever.
thinking and goals.
Yeah.
And basically they became a rebellion. So this was during the time of the Hukbalahap rebellion, and it was becoming way too much for Philippines. Nothing that Philippines was doing was working, because rebellion forces were very influential in their area during that time, somewhere in Luzon. So, in 1950, the Philippines asked the U.S. for help. So the CIA sent General Edward G. Lansdale. And Lansdale was a firm believer of what is called psychological operations or psychological warfare. So he was thinking like, how can I use psychological operations in this mission to get rid of this terrorist group? So they did some research, and they found out, or from the research they found out that Filipinos were very superstitious.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't, that black cat is gonna bring bad luck. No, that's Western superstition.
Yeah.
Butterflies are like the souls of the dead, stuff like that.
Okay, I thought
So-
like you're not gonna be able to like give like a Filipino example of like our
Yeah,
superstition.
I gave one. Anyway, how can we use this knowledge to our advantage? So they found out that especially in the rural places in the provinces, monsters like Aswang, Tikbalang, Encanto, they were like very prominent in those areas. And they hatched a plan that would last. They launched a plan that had the effects of it are still felt today.
Oh.
Yeah. So they used the Aswang, a Filipino vampire. If you don't know what an Aswang is, we kind of went
Discussed about
down
that.
that hole in the first episode when we talked about Maria Labo, because Maria Labo is an Aswang. And they made a plan and they executed
Philippine
it.
monster,
So
yeah.
yeah, what was the plan? basically, they would kill a hook soldier,
Mm.
or like kill hook soldiers and tear, crush, cut, basically just like ruin the body and dump it on the side of a busy road. Now, get this. They would make sure that they would add like puncture holes on like their neck or something, that it would like resemble like the bite of an animal
A
or a
beast or
monster or
something,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, something like that. So anyone who came across the body would like associate it
With a monster.
Aswang. Yeah, with Aswang. So they started doing that, and it worked.
It works so well that until
It
now,
worked really well.
that until now
Yeah.
people are so scared.
Yes, people are still scared of Aswang. Anyway, they even kidnapped a hook soldier, like who was on like out patrolling their area, killed him, cut off his head, drained the
His
body of blood, and then you know what they did to it?
What?
They hung it somewhere in the forest where they knew the other hook soldiers would see the body.
Interesting.
So they did that. And yeah, the plan worked. Soon after, getting killed by the Aswang was associated with the rebellion. And like if you were a part of this terrorist group, then you would be targeted and killed by the Aswang. And you know that generally like lowered the support that it got from the provinces. People started pulling out. People were scared. People didn't want to associate themselves with the Hukbalahap because they were afraid that they would be killed by the Aswang. And when in reality, it's just, you know, the U.S. forces, you know, just killing and maiming and like scaring these people. And what happened to that body that was hung in the forest? You ask? Okay, you don't ask, but
What?
I'm gonna ask for you. So Lansdale actually recounted the story in his memoir.
Memoir.
Yeah, memoir.
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 Chocolat bleu.
Chocolat.
Memoir. French.
I'm sorry, French people.
Okay. Anyway.
There's such stereotypes.
Okay. So actually, the hook soldiers. Lansdale recounted that the hook soldiers found the body that was hung on a tree in the middle of the forest, and it lowered the morale of the group. So, like, they were like, "Oh shit, this is
Not good.
this is serious.
Yeah.
Like, there's like this monster out here that's like killing all of us." So, a lot of them like started, you know, like jumping off the ship. Like they didn't want any part. They didn't want any part of the
whole
the-
terrorism group.
the rebellion and stuff like that. So one by one, the soldiers started to abandon the group, and the army, like feeling the shift of the tides, intensified their search and destroy missions. So they would literally look for the bases, and then they would like destroy, scatter the group, and you know, like ruin the everything. And eventually, like the mission was successful because in 1954, the leader of the Hukbalahap, na si, holy shit, Luis Taruk.
Okay, at least I'm not the only one butchering names and so shit. So fun.
Yes.
Thank you. You always make me feel better.
Yeah. And the majority of the soldiers, so the leader of the Hukbalhap, Luis Taruk, and the majority of the soldiers surrendered to accept a pardon. And as I mentioned, yeah, to this day, the effects of this psychological operation is still felt by the whole country, actually. Before it used to be like just in Luzon, but now it's like the whole country because like remember in the first episode where I talked about Maria Labo and I was like, oh, like some of like parents would say, oh, like don't be bad, otherwise
People
like
still
Maria
believe
Labo is
that
going to
shit.
get you. Yeah, so like
Monster's gonna get you.
not monster, like specifically Maria Labo, the Aswang, like Maria Labo is going to get you if you're bad
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And that scared me. So like even to this day, like
Does that work on Bella though?
no. She
Because
knows
she's
better.
old na.
Yeah.
She's old na.
Yeah.
Or like you're pissed with your sister, and then you're like, I'm gonna make sure Bella does not know, like doesn't like believe in this crap.
Oh no, I just like slap her or something, like slap her arm. Like I don't slap her face. I just like like how siblings are. Rough.
And then like you can hear listeners, you can hear the background that like police officers are gonna like get inside Andrew's house. Someone called child protection and like so.
I guess now it's like, oh, the police is gonna get you.
Because like I
the
remember
aswang of the of modern times. Oh, okay. Oh, the guest is here. I'll go set
hi.
I'll go set the guest up. And we'll take a break. Right? When we come back, our guest will be here. So
Yay.
we'll be right back.
Scary, petrifying, terrifying, spine-chilling, blood-curdling, horrifying. Got some scary stories that happened to you? We want it and we'll read it here in the Farts podcast. Email us a voice recording or write to us telling your scary experience at fartspod@gmail.com. Or send us a voice message over the Anchor app and get featured on our next episode.
And welcome back. Our guest is here right now.
Hi.
Nin, say hi to your guest. Say hi to the guest.
my guest.
Yeah, to your guest.
Hi. I want to say hi to my guest that I have no idea who. How are you, guest?
Hello.
Audio's low though. But can you?
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Yeah.
You didn't hear him?
Yeah, I heard the hello, but like I can't hear him now.
Okay. Hello. Our guest
Hi.
is my boyfriend, Tirso.
Oh my god! Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god. Nice.
What?
Nice one.
Okay,
So Tirso's gonna replace me. Okay, I'm happy to be a part of this show.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
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 Okay, so our guest is none other than my boyfriend, Tirso. Hello, Tirso. Hello. Right, so
Oh my god, Tirso sounds like legit. Sounds like what's it called? Like an android or some shit. Nice.
he's come here to defend. Because we've been talking shit about him for like in the past
What
episodes.
shit?
Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
like like in the recent interview I had with the Philippine Podcast Directory,
Did we? You talked to him.
I threw him under the bus
You
for being like a litmus test
you
of like a scaredy cat and stuff like that. And then like, so
you're
basically,
the one who threw him under the bus, not me.
he's come here to defend himself, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Hello.
so yeah, hi Tirso. You're my boyfriend, right?
Yes.
And
I like how Tears is just like one line. I
what did
love
you,
it. It's hilarious.
what did you think of my fart?
I love it.
Okay. What else did you think about it?
I love it.
What? What was that?
I love it.
That's all?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Um, okay. So you're here to defend yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love the fact that he's playing this.
So defend yourself?
Yes.
Do you want me to ask you questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are all the things that Andrew, your boyfriend, has said about you true?
Yes.
And there you have it. Nins, you have some questions for our guest, I believe.
Why? Yeah, I like legit, but I do have some questions. Tirso, there's a Y in this one, so you can't answer in just one liners. Okay, this is a yes or no question, but
No.
like there's a follow up to. No, you can't say no.
No.
Damn it. Okay, this thing is broken. Reboot. Click button. Reboot.
Okay.
So,
Go.
Tirsa, do you enjoy or like the fact or fic game that Andrew and I play?
Yes.
Why? Which bit do you like about it?
I love it.
Okay. Would you go in a haunted house in a haunted house with me and Andrew?
No. 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 I hate it.
Are you ready to replace me? Okay,
No.
fine. I'm gonna ask a different question. Oh, he does not want to replace me. Why? Replace me. Come on.
I hate it.
Okay, okay, fine. Like a sort of serious question is, we talked about zombie apocalypse. We discussed zombie apocalypse with Mars. Are you willing to? And A mentioned that he is going to look for you in a zombie apocalypse, but will you team up with me and him during an apocalypse, a zombie apocalypse?
Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done. It,
That's
like,
all your
legit
questions?
feels- Yeah, you told me like I have 3 questions left. now.
Okay.
Okay, I just made 3 questions.
Okay. So that was
Okay.
it. That's our guest.
Yay! Okay.
Thank you, Tirso.
Yes.
I love you, babe.
I love you.
So anyway, like you have like a record like with your song and him saying yes, no, I hate it, I love you.
What? What? What are you talking about?
Uh,
Our guest is here.
Hello.
How dare you talk about our guest in front of, front of our guest?
okay.
Yes.
Shame on you.
Yes.
Maybe, do you have any more questions, Nins? Like, can you think of any more? Like,
I'm thinking, what's your fart here? So, like, any like random experience or like anything scary that happened to you?
Bye.
um, Okay, I guess that's our cue for our guest to go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tirso.
So yeah, that's our guest.
Oh,
You know,
God.
if you've got a fart, um not just I'm not talking to Tirso. If you've got a fart, then feel free to send us a fart. Like message us on Facebook, Twitter. It's like at FARTSPod on both, like facebook.com/FARTSPod, and on Twitter it's at FARTSPod. And also you can email us at fartspod@gmail.com. So yeah, we are at the end of our show. Wow.
We didn't have a guest story though. Does Tirso not have like a story for us?
Tirso, can you answer that?
Yes.
Do you have a fart for us?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tirso, for coming onto our show and defending yourself from the allegations that I made against you. Stupid. Okay. Yeah.
So funny.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Frightening, Alarming Real Life Tales Show. You can follow Niña on all her socials at Nin C Fernandez. That's NINCFERNANDEZ. I'm the Andrew Tops on everything.
Aw.
And the show's Facebook and Twitter is at FARTSPod. FARTSPOD. If you've got a scary story and you'd like to share them, then you can email fartspod@gmail.com, or you can message us on all socials. Till next week. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Tirso.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Bye.
Of course, I have.
Excuse you.
Huh?
Excuse you.
What?
You've
I'm
burped.
sorry. Oh, okay. You heard that shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Wait
Okay.
lang. Meron.
Mayor.
There's
Uh,
there's someone who commented on my post.
Which post?
Um,
What post? What?
like-
There is a post?
Yeah, I made a post where I said like, "Oh, Victoria's Secret declared bankruptcy, Zara stuff," and then someone
Whatever.
commented,
Yeah, I saw that. Mm.
"Mao ni ring nga daghan na bankrupt tungod sa lockdown, tuyo ni sa mga globalists para i-down ang economy sa tibuok kalibutan para sa muhangad o modangop ta sa ekonomiya sa mga globalists. Antichrist. You cannot buy them without the mark of the beast. RFID vaccine." Oh my god. I'm deleting this fucking comment.
No. Do you at least understand it?
Yeah, it's like it's a conspiracy theory, basically. That's what it was. Like you like this fucking pandemic is real, and there are businesses going down because we can't go out. And what do you mean, like you can't take part in the economy without the vaccine? Like what? Like okay.
I'm like, ano ang connection sa like businesses, like a big brand company going down? I mean, they are part of the economy, though. They have like a bunch of people working under them.
Yeah,
I'm like,
like
what?
it's just it's just stupid. Anyway, we're coming back in 3, 2, 1.